Good morning, everyone. In this video, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin and the fractal nature of price action. We're going to examine Bitcoin daily. They run up to 60,000, 65,000, whatever, um, and the subsequent drop. And what we're seeing right now on an 8-hour chart, whether or not Bitcoin has topped out, and how would you trade the current price action. So let's dive in. I want to show you. This is the run up. As you can see, the first run up, leg up of Bitcoin, which followed by a correction. Then you had 1, 2, 3 shorter bursts. So this is a very long one. This is shorter, shorter, ever shorter, until it ran out of momentum, and we've went from 65,000 to 28, 29, whatever. And this was visible at the time when we were like this. We were warning our users to start taking profits and start looking for shorts once we have this reversal pullback and another dump incoming, as we were unable to take out this top. So all that's in the history, doesn't matter. However, we're now witnessing a very similar price action on the 8-hour time frame, meaning this leg up is a fractal of this leg right here. So why am I saying that? Well, take a look at 8-hour chart here. We have the run up, the initial run up, just like here. We have a correction. We have a correction, and we have three bursts. 1, 2, 3, and a waning momentum indicated by divergence and by your this divergence has been visible on many oscillators. This happens to be our proprietary APEXBULL one, and you can check it out more on apexbull.com. But pretty much using even regular MACD will show you, or RSI will show you this divergence. You don't have to use this momentum oscillator that we've developed specifically. As you can see, once it crossed to the positive side, it stayed in the bullish. I mean, if you just bought the crossover here and simply held, you would have made a profit, and you would have taken profit somewhere here. So nice run up regardless. But anyway, so we are witnessing same waning momentum, meaning, as you can see, this this is the longest leg, this is shorter, this is ever shorter, and maybe one more burst up to about 50,000. Take a peek about 51, which is a 618 of this drop here. This is the 618. This is where we are here right now. And we're going to be retesting this base top. So somewhere here, we can definitely see the rally stalling, reversing back into the mid 40s, and medium-term correction of this leg up before continuing upwards. So I'm not saying this thing has tapped out and it's going to 30,000 or zero. I'm just saying that this leg will be correcting, and most likely, most likely it will be correcting to this 43 to 40 to 43 zone. So 5,000 points, 6,000 points drop before continuation upwards. Because as we can see, like I've said, when we were here, similar price structure with waning momentum. The peaks are getting shorter and shorter. The distance between the peaks is getting shorter and shorter. And then finally, we have a sell-off. The unprofessional, unsophisticated traders believe that nothing to it. They try to take it up, and that's when the institutional players just dump on them, and this is the result. It's just a straight downward action. So I highly suspect we're going to have a top somewhere above 51,000 before we reverse and consolidate, correct lower towards the 43,000 level, maybe even lower to 40, somewhere above 40,000. So at which point you should be happy, because if this happens, it's going to give you a better price to go long. So for those who hodl and invest in long term of Bitcoin, wouldn't you rather own it here than here, right? So if this drop taught you anything, this is a sale. A sale you should be taking advantage of and adding to your positions. So this will allow you to first of all, it's going to be retesting the this range, right? So we were in this range right here, and often price action and retest it before it continues upwards. So I think the 618 with the waning momentum provides a very good technical setup for the price to run out of steam at a very heavy resistance to now people who were buying it here will take profits and then reload into longs, and it will turn around the breakout point here. So that's basically it. This is the fractal nature of the markets. What the hell is the fractal nature of the markets? Well, the psychology of cumulative psychology of all players in the Bitcoin space, meaning from retail to your mom and pop to institutional players, whoever, the cumulative price action and psychology is reflected in this price. Now, pretty much the same psychology is visible here, and if history is to repeat itself, this should, and it does. That's the whole basis of technical analysis, right? So, very often it's not 100% exact science, but the technical analysis is based on the thesis that the psychology of people doesn't change, and it is reflected in the price action. So that's why you have patterns forming that repeat over and over and over again. So fractal is just a pattern which is identical to some other time frame. So in this case, this was a daily. In this case, it's an 8-hour, but psychology is the same. So I think we should be looking for a top somewhere here before correction lower, and that's where you should be getting long for another leg up to retesting these highs here. So I hope it helps. As always, you're more than welcome to stop by our free Telegram channel and discuss this. Also, check out our free, our website, apexbull.com, for more information if you want to learn how to do all these analysis yourself and trade yourself. Be self-reliant. Hope it helps. Enjoy.